Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another episode. We're done work for the weekend, so we're able to do some recording. And yeah, we're gonna get into the chapter 4 fights here. So I'm just gonna quickly double check my team, and then I think we'll be ready to go. Yeah, I want you to do this to get to Samurai. You on Geomancer is fine for this. I did get Ignore Elevation, right? Yeah, that's gonna be for a later fight. That's not needed for this upcoming fight. You have summoner stuff, I think. Yeah, so you're good. Place your gun, perfectly fine. And you're set up with your samurai stuff. Do I have Bracer? I don't think I do. No, there is another one you could use instead of this, so I don't know if they both boost them, because these both boost ice already. You could put a Bracer on for +3 physical attack is another one. Or you could just give her, you know, the perfume as well. So. But we're good, I think, here. So yeah, we're good to go to Dugeura Pass. Hopefully you all had a enjoyable weekend. This battle shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so the enemies are split. Kind of, there's some up here on the top, some in the middle, and I think there's one down at the bottom here. We're going to use the height to our advantage. So we're going to let our air move units on the left here. And we're going to try to move up to the left here, try to take out the high ground, and then deal with the others as they come in.
What have we here? Northern Sky Scout? Your luck is ill. So long as the southern sky holds this pass, you will go no further.
Alright, so a nice little easy defeat all enemies. That guy's pretty fast if he's going first. That guy's really fast if he's going first. He's going to die, though. Let me take a look at this here. Alright, you have a lot of speed if you went first. Yeah, 9 speed. And you have you Faraja all the way to the Aja spell. Alright. You have aim 7, aim 20, and a low aim as well. You have Thundaga and some level 2 spells. I'm sorry, how was that? You have a couple jump spells, but nothing I really need to worry about. A few jump spells, but again, nothing to really worry about. And you have a bunch that I do kind of care about. I don't want you rending any of my equipment, but you also have a lot of speed as well, 9 speed, so you got a couple people with some buff stats here, but that's fine. I can't hit you from here, right? Oh, I can. I can immediately hit. What was the move on this knight again? You have 3 move? Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to attack this black mage and wait. Because I will, be able to move again before, or that knight will be out of range of me, and since he defended or evasive stanced, I should be able to move before he gets to go again, or go right after he goes, but he's not going to be able to reach me, so. We have them coming up to the front here. We're going to basically all be going up here to kill these guys, so I should be able to just kill this guy, by the way. I cannot. I have bad compatibility. What is this guy's move? So if I do that, he can hit me there. I think if I can hit from here, I will. Yep.
This does not look good. Onwards and upwards.
Okay. That dragoon can get to here. This is the thing that you always want to pay attention to is, so he has a range of 2 with his weapon, but he can only move 3, so 1, 2, 3, so he can hit here. But I can just move here, and I can, you know, Hallowed Bolt from back here. Now, the mage is dead. And then we'll try to get haste up on some people. I'm okay with you kind of being close because him being, so like I could move here And this guy would not be able to get in because he can't go here, so I can stand here safely. And I can Geomancy. What does our damage look like? 58, 47, 70. That's pretty good. But I might actually... I might be okay with him trying to hit me, because if he goes here, he can hit me, but I'm going to try to get haste on 3 people. I can go for the stop, I guess. Tanglevine has a chance to stop. So yeah, we'll go for the stop. If it works. Didn't, that's okay. Only with Chihidori, I mean, very small chance of getting hit anyway, but if you could get the stop, then you could just prevent them from doing, you know, anything for a couple turns. Get a 1-turn haste here on 3 people, hopefully all 3 people. We do have a small chance to miss, yeah, 9% right there, that's fine. 2 haste is more than enough. Yeah, so now he's going to move very slightly forward, and yeah, he's not going to hit me again, so now my chemist gets to go again for free. 104, 121. I do want to kill this guy, but I think the Dragoons are going to be a little more dangerous. Yeah, I'll definitely take the Ice 3 there, Blizzaga, from the gun. Then we will run away. That knight will have another turn where he doesn't do anything. We'll go up here, and we're going to Yaido. We'll go for the slow. If we get a slow here, it'll be really nice if they survive. They didn't survive, so it didn't matter. That's the best type of slow, is when they're dead. This guy is going to go... He only has... So we're going to spread out some. What does your move look like? You can't reach us at all right now. Let's give Titan... Titan goes before the knight, so I'm going to put the Titan here. And the enemy... let me look at their move real fast, but... Basically, he can get all the way up here, but he can't. So he'll go here. He's not going to put himself in immediate, or shouldn't, I'm not going to say won't, but he shouldn't put himself in immediate danger here to step into this Titan. Or he will. He might try to kill my Time Mage, but I think I should be fine. I don't think he's going to do enough to kill us. And you're going to jump. Yeah, a huge amount of damage, but like we see here, only 1 in 4 chance to hit me. And he... Does he? Where does he land? Oh, it doesn't show on here. I think I was looking this up the other day, and people were saying it's after 3 enemy turns is when they move. But I mean, I can just... we'll just give you Tailwind, probably. Only casting Fire. I don't think that Fire is going to do 212 damage. That would be one of the highest damage fires I think I've ever seen. The guy doesn't have a Faith Rod, so I don't think there's any chance he's doing that much damage. Not to mention, I can... I have a chance here to silence. We didn't. That's alright. If this does 212 damage, props to this mage, man. He is, yeah, 120, not even close. So here comes Titan. Titan's going to kill the mage, do decent damage to the knight. That actually did very little damage, but take the achievement. We dodged that. Easy. Yeah, and this knight, like, this is the problem with late game knights, is they have no move that they basically just are going to die. Like, they can't do anything, so... we'll do... Yeah, we'll go for the slow. And just do an absurd amount of damage anyway. We will... I'll heal you. And wait. You can just shoot this guy.
My fate is sealed.
And also wait. So a lot of this battle here, not when you get to late game battles, movement is super key. A lot of the enemy movements don't, if they don't have a lot of movement like these knights, these dragoons, like that knight didn't get a single actual action off, so being able to effectively deal with, you know, hindering their ability to actually get to us is really good. We're just going to stick with Assure here, since we're down to the last enemy. I don't want to break anything on accident. And since we've done all of these, I mean, this guy can't get silenced, but I'll show Sylph off. If it gets off, he's probably going to be dead before then. If we get to turn, we're turn 5, only a couple turns away. We'll show off Sylph here. Doesn't do anything against the guy though. He doesn't have any spells. And then I can just heal you for your turn.
You're a true friend. Nothing can stop me.
Oh, we have level 30 people. Oh, yeah, so that achievement is having level 30 characters. I think it's 5 of them. I didn't think everyone was level 30 yet, but... Yay, you're silenced. Not that it does anything, but... You actually kill with... nope, you actually have to... Nope, you have to Assura. Yes, time to die.
My efforts have
Yes, everyone is over level 30. We'll take a look here in a moment anyway. So. Yeah, nice straightforward battle there. Didn't take very much to do. This next fight's going to be the tough one for sure. Alright, so we will save first. I'll probably save again after battle preps, but just habit here. And, alright, so for this one here, alright, so he has Samurai unlocked. I want to have him work towards Jira Hadori, which he will eventually get. But he needs to be a thief for this map.
Feels good.
And then we're going to be giving you all speed gear. Power Garb is fine. And then I want you on, yep, that there. This doesn't matter. And then we...
Yes?
Alright, so you can learn abilities. I'm going to change you to a white mage for this fight. Not that Geomancy is bad, but I want her on white mage for sure. I don't think she can get silenced, but I will... Oh, we only have one of these. Who's using this? Well, we'll come back to it then. I will go with a white robe and a... yeah, we'll do red boot shoes for you. Who is using? Oh, you're using it. Yes, you can be a time mage, but I'm gonna put this on black magic this time. Or actually, no, I do want to keep summon. I think Golem is going to be really important here. Also realize I tame for that fight. That obviously is worthless. And we're gonna put you on a white robe, and then you can stay as is. But everyone needs to learn Safeguard, and this is very important. Everyone's able to learn it, but we're going to go and teach it to everybody, and they're all going to equip it. The game doesn't really tell you this, which is fine. You kind of learn this as you go. And then I need Agrius. And this is gonna... I'm gonna actually have to change her because she cannot equip swords, so then she wouldn't be able to Holy Sword here. I would like to work on the rest of your stuff, but I think I'm gonna make you a knight. I think you just... knights have higher base PA than the Holy Knight. As weird as it sounds, it has slightly better growths as well, but you're gonna get the Sword to Leash, and yeah, you're gonna keep parry so you can have Defender, and you're just going full amount of HP, and then we're putting Safeguard on everybody. And you might say, oh, well, you might want, you know, the defense boost, the magic defense boost. All of those are going to be really, really good for this fight. Absolutely. We're going to be up against, I think it's ninja, 2 archers, 2 summoners, and a unique character, or it's 2 ninjas, and a summoner, and 2 archers. I don't know. There's a bunch of units on this map that I'm like really not looking forward to. We are going to go pick up a second gold hairpin. I don't think, not a tavern, I don't think they can silence, but I would much rather, in the wrong place, much rather just have one and not have to worry about it. Buy one more of these. Gold hairpins will be used later anyway. If I have double caster, or anti-silence protection is really, really strong.
Alright then.
Okay. And you can keep critical recovery, Shirodori, reflexes, reflex, yeah, they both have their reflex stuff on, and parry, this is fine. So we have 2 people with shell protect. We have somebody who's really hard to hit physically as is, so my only worry here with Syntha will be up against the summoners, which is why we have a white robe on. I'll try to mitigate if they use like Shiva, Ramu, Ifrit, this lowers that damage. Same thing with Finnith Prince, summon for Golem, time magic for haste and things like that. You can stay in your chemist build. It is worth mentioning that you could make him Scoodles a knight for this mission. But I like the flexibility of being able to shoot people versus not. Which on this map you will see very quickly why that is. And then Ramza's in Thief because this is the first mission. This will be the first mission where in Chapter 4 we really want to steal something. The unique character carries multiple unique items that you cannot get anywhere else, so we want to get those. Put you here. I should have put Ramza here. I know this is going to look really weird because
As you wish. Of course.
but I want to put them on the same height tolerance so I can try to tailwind my Time Mage, PFL Prince, and then get haste right. Oh, Ramza's in a different spot anyway.
The heretic Ramza Beowulf. So yours was the band that came through Dugeura Pass. I am Meliadoul Tengil of the Knights Templar. I will have vengeance for my brother.
Tengil. Then your brother...
Isolde was heir to our house, and I loved him since first I beheld him in his crib. But you butchered him. Like you did the others at Riovanna's. To commit such savagery, you are more demon than man. By order of His Holiness, I will grant you a death befitting a heretic. For you, Ramza Beowulf, there is no forgiveness.
Alright, and welcome Meliadoul. Meliadoul is, as soon as we get a turn, I will show them off. Usually they go
You
first.
shall have no mercy.
One step at a time.
Ooh, this summoner is going really fast. Okay, oh, you're coming towards me. I like that. Alright, now I was wrong. It's 1 ninja, 2 summoners, 2 archers, but obviously they have a huge amount of high ground. Both these archers have longbows. No real aim ability. This one has steel. They could have something, you know, steel hard or steal something, which is a bit annoying, but I have safeguard, which prevents them from stealing anything. You have aim 5, aim 7, archer's bane. I'm not using an archer, so it doesn't matter. You are... Alright, yeah, so you have all the basic stuff. I do have to worry about you some. And you have enough mana where you'll just keep using it, so we need to make sure you die. And then you have Odin. That's somewhat concerning, but it's just a lot of damage. We can work around that. Ninja here has Geomancy, so they could be using stuff to have status ailments. And then we have Meliadoul here. Oh, they actually changed it. Oh, she's a defender. Did she have a defender in the original? I'm pretty sure it was to save the queen here, but maybe that's later. Anyways, we're going to steal everything she has, at least the defender and the Chantage. So Chantage grants regen and re-raise permanently for the fight, so if you get killed, you come back. Re-raise is then consumed, it doesn't reapply. But starting the fight and you having regen and re-raise is really, really nice. You can pair this with some stuff later in the game. There's some armors and helms that give you other things, like there's an armor that gives you protect, which is really nice. So you can kind of have this plus that, and now you're all of a sudden, you don't have to have the other one that I'm using that has the protect shell combo. But her knight is Divine Knight. And what this is that this just destroys, let me see if it shows everything. So it just destroys your armor and your helm, and then also does damage to you. It is just like Holy Sword with Agrius, cannot miss. It's guaranteed to do damage. It looks like they have updated it where if no items are equipped, you can still hit the enemies with it. This was something that in the original game, the enemy didn't have an item equipped in the slot you had. You literally couldn't hit them with this. It would have 0% accuracy, just wouldn't hit them. So everyone has Safeguard because I don't want them to lose any of their equipment. And yeah, that's kind of important. She also has Chantage, or not Chantage, item. But here you go. So Safeguard prevents equipment from being destroyed or stolen. So basically this means none of my equipment will get destroyed. Now, I don't actually know offhand. She might still be able to use her sword abilities. That is very possible. And it'll just do damage to us, but it won't break our equipment. We'll find out next round when she gets closer to us. We're just going to Tailwind PFL Prince here. And I'm going to move back so we can get a triple haste if we can. And just wait here. I cannot hit anybody here. It's a little unfortunate, but I'll say if we got close enough, we could rend MP on one of these mages, but I think we're just going to wait in place. I probably am going to Shell. Yeah, we're going to go here and use Shell. Oh, actually, no, we can just go here and Kiyomori. This is going to protect and shell everybody on the team, even though Ramza and Agrius already have protect and shell. I would like to get it up on everybody else, up against the summons here, because I just don't want to, you know, take a ton of damage from them. And then can you hit him? You can. So even with reflexes, if you're charging, they don't do anything. So this is the one difference from that to Shia Hidori, is that if I had Shia Hidori, my Brave Chance would still have a chance to not take damage here. So I'm taking a ton of damage here, but I have Protect on. I'm fine taking damage. I know it kind of sucks, but we're going to get haste up, and then we will easily adjust for the damage we just took. So we'll be able to heal you, and then, you know, go after people in the enemy as needed. We're going to move you here. We are putting ourselves in a very dangerous position here. But everyone has Protect and Shell. That summoner that's coming up on the left side here only has Ramu, Ifrit, Titan, and Shiva, which some of my characters have white robes, so they should be relatively protected. Yeah, so here we go. So we can just X Potion you back to full. And then I'm going to move my Chemist out of the way. And we do have to be somewhat careful because this person can reach here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So no, you actually can't really do too much. So we can move you here, and we will all be out of range except for Agrius. Yep, perfect. So you're casting Shiva anyway, so. And we get some turns in between that, so I don't think it'll be too big of an issue. We'll probably just give Tailwind here to Agrius, get her a little more speed. 300 HP, has Shell. I'm not really worried how much damage this Shiva's going to do. And I know we're going to be in a defensive position. We're going to Golem here. Where is this Shiva again? Yeah, we'll just wait in place then. Basically, on our next turn around, we do want to reach this summoner and kill them. And then same when the other one gets down here, because we don't want them casting on us. They are by far, in my opinion, the most dangerous part of this fight. So we will do our best to prevent them from kind of doing a ton of damage. Golem will really help with maintaining our protection against the ninja and the 2 archers that are just kind of raining down on us. 1, 2, 3. I can hit her. What do we look like here? So I can go. What do you look like? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do want you to come further down. If I go here, you'll be in range. So Agrius is going to go over here. I know this seems like a weird spot to be in, but Nope, no silence. If we got silence there, that would have been a huge, by the way. Holy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which we can reach from here. And it looks, again, a little weird to be all the way in the corner here, but we're going... Do you get a turn? No. So that dude is dead. Or chick, rather. That lady is no longer living. So... I'm going to Tailwind myself here. I do need to get Ramza enough speed to start stealing Meliadoul's stuff. The first thing I want to steal is the weapon, because if we steal her weapon, she can no longer really do any damage. I'm going to start working on this summoner as well. And we're going to haste you. The ninja... Yeah, but we'll be able to move, because we're going to move behind this house here. I don't think the archers will be able to hit me from here. Yeah, so they're going after Ramza. He has critical HP, right. I was like, why are you not really dodging much? Right, you don't have Shira Hidori. Yeah, you're still quite a ways off from that. But we have Golem up right now, so... Not too worried about the archers. Probably for a few rounds pretty easily. Right, 2 or 3 rounds, no problem. I don't know if Golem works against shurikens. It does. Perfect. It's considered physical. Perfect. And remember, Golem shield is based on the caster's life. So my Time Mage, PFL Prince, their HP, they have 204 HP. So Golem shield on every person is 204. So we've taken about 83 damage so far on Ramza, so he still has quite a bit of a shield. Even if this aim connects, I will still have a over 100 HP shield, or around 100 HP shield. Yeah, so it's about 130, we're up to 70 actually, a little less than I thought. So we're still good though. Oh, not attack, move. So when I move slightly here, I do still want to pull these people down here in. And Meliadoul is going to go next here, so I want them to come much closer. And yeah, you see, they're in range. We can show this here. So they're in range here. Crush armor. Oops. I can get this. Range. Oh, no, the range 3. I'm sorry. But she should have had... Yeah, you had 4 move? You were right here. You only moved 3. So she could have moved 4 and hit me. But because I have Safeguard, I guess the game is just saying, hey, I can't actually do that. What's our holy look like? We'd go after the ninja. It's a little annoying, but can we? What is our damage on the ninja? Not good, so we're not gonna holy that ninja. What does your move look like? Your move looks pretty bad, so we're gonna move here and just wait. And Agrius probably actually should have healed you. And our goal is we want to rid ourselves of basically this ninja and the summoners. And I'm putting Agrius in a spot where Agrius with... I didn't give her an Aegis shield against the... to help against the summoner. I don't think it summons obviously don't check for accuracy anyway, so it wouldn't have been that big a deal. Click on 4. No, we're just gonna wait in place actually. You don't need to do anything at the moment. This summoner's gonna come in and hit both of them, that's fine. Odin, ooh. Will we see an Odin? That's a better question. 10? No, that person is dead. They will not get their turn. Alright, so we have our first steal attempt here. Ramza is getting himself into a position where it could be a problem. And take a bunch of damage, but oh, we actually have perfect compatibility with Meliadoul. I did not realize that. That's actually really nice. You can see our 60% here. That percent is based on the speed of Ramza. I don't know if it includes haste, but it's just his speed stat plus a percentage times the Zodiac compatibility. So in reality, this would be at neutral compatibility around a 40%, 42% completion rate. Because we have perfect compatibility, we have a 60%. So hopefully I get it. We did, perfect. So we are now have the weapon we need. You're going to take quite a bit of damage. They have a mace. So you see that the up and down, I guess it was hard to tell there. I don't know how to pause for it when they're attacking, but basically the up and down arrow of... you're not getting a turn. I mean, I have Agrius here. Agrius is just going to kill you, so we're going to go after these. What do I look like I do to you? I don't really do enough to kill them, so I'm just going to wait. I know that seems weird to wait like that, but waiting for a faster turn, in my opinion, to get a more ideal turn is almost always better, in my opinion, than trying to... let's check this Odin just to make sure. Yes, Odin has 3 AoEs, so I don't want to move myself into a spot that I can't hit you there. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're killing you. Like, Agrius is gonna get a turn. She still has a full... Agrius has a full Golem shield, and now we're gonna face this way. And also, like, 200 something HP, so yeah, 20 hit rate here. These cloaks plus reflexes just do so much. I actually thought this fight was going to be much more annoying, but yeah, we're just gonna kind of cleave through all of this really quickly. Yep, you're dead. Now, Meliadoul does have item, so I do have to keep in mind somewhat that she could have the capability to res people. It doesn't look like she's going to. Yeah, you're just going to attack. It's perfectly fine. Ramza has more than enough HP. I'm not too worried. I'll be able to heal him as needed. We're just going to keep stealing with him. We have what we want, so steal accessory, 75% even higher. Alright, thanks for the chantage. So we have everything we want from Meliadoul now. Now it's just a matter, we're going to clean up these archers and ninja, and then we will kill Meliadoul. And haste falling off. We'll reapply haste here in a moment. You 11. It's a little much, but that's okay. What's our sure damage look like? 56. Terrible. Not having magic boost really showing itself there. We're going to haste ourselves again. Alright, now this is important. So you see here 25%. So the first hit is 25%. The second hit does not. Second hit is just normal evade, class evade. Which is one way around Shira Hadori, is that ninjas are pretty good. Their second hit will do that. But like I said, the up and down arrow there on the attackman, one of the attacks is a random amount of damage. And flails, that second hit, had a random damage. And it high rolled and crit. So it did quite a bit more damage than maybe you would expect. Agrius, I could move in to get haste, but we're going to just go on the offensive here.
Power thrumming in skies above. As refulgent blade now strike! Hallowed bolt! Take this!
And we want to kill that ninja. So my white mage will get a turn. Agrius facing this way. Parry. I don't think I can get shot by the archer here. So it'll be okay. And we cannot. I don't want to move because I want to get haste, but so I'm going to try to rend power here. On Meliadoul, I don't expect it to hit. Yep, that's fine. We're just gonna wait. I could have just waited in place, but just taking an action and waiting is still fine. Okay, and we are going to use a better one here to kill this ninja. We did not kill this ninja. That's somewhat concerning. You can't move. That's fine, I guess. Do I want to take anything else in Meliadoul's? I can get all of this equipment. None of this is not... well, can I get Carabiner? Yeah, I can get all this. I don't know if I can get Platinum Shield. Yeah, I can get it at the next town, probably. I'm not that worried. We will give some Agrius some bravery, then. Alright, one permanent brave there.
Have no mercy.
Yeah, keep going after Ramza, that's fine. You don't really do enough damage to be that concerning. Agris goes before that ninja, even though you're blocking the way here. Ooh, Ramza, you're going to take a little bit of damage here. We can heal you, though, and we can re-golem if we have to.
Right then.
And we're going to get by some more X potions after this anyway. Now that we're at this town, because we are running a little bit low. Next fight is very, and one of the more, in my opinion, dangerous fights of the game that doesn't have a lot of unique people. As weird as that's going to sound. Alright, we're just going to Howl a Bolt here, because I'm going to have Agrius not move to save a little bit on charge time.
I've got work to do.
How much damage do you do? 42? Oh, that's way too late. They're almost dead, so I'll go back to Ashura here. It should, I don't think this does more damage. Yeah, it doesn't do charge damage. Mostly just physical attacks. Yeah, you can kind of see how this battle, if we didn't have Safeguard on everybody, where Meliadoul would start breaking people's equipment, you lose max HP, and then you're getting pelted by arrows from these archers that you can't really reach. Summoners doing lots of damage, a lot of concern there, and where you could kind of, I don't want to say get screwed, but you could be put in a position where like you can't go on the offensive, like you're spending all your turns trying not to die to Meliadoul, and the height difference that you have, which good or bad, however you want to put it. Does this look like 88%? We have good compatibility, but she's going to move next. We will just wait. So you kind of want to prevent that. Can she res? Oh no, she's attacking. I was like, can you res? Because if you can res, I don't like that. I have a bunch of people that need healing, so we're going to do some high potioning. I could obviously go on the offensive start, doing damage to Meliadoul. Meliadoul, it does run away in this fight, so I'm not that worried in terms of, like how much damage I have to do to her. 90%. I don't want to miss, so we're just going to assure you for guaranteed hit. I know it does 56. Easy. And we will move you up here. We're going to start moving closer to this last archer. Who else needs Brave? I think Scoodles needs some Brave, so we're going to start giving you a little bit of Brave here.
Hold nothing back.
And I think right now our levels are fine. I don't think we're ahead or behind. Meliadoul is level 35, but all of the other characters on this map are level 31. So I think we're within where we need to be level-wise. Can I get something off before you? Doesn't look like it. 63%, I don't like that. We're just gonna summon Titan on you. Oh right, you're wearing Gaia gear. That does not work. You do like no damage. Alright, well we're just gonna Google you then.
My turn, is it?
I want to keep somebody close. I don't want her to get that, but we'll move you up this way to go for this archer. You're definitely out of range here. I was like, keep in mind, yeah, like I got hit there. That was a 25% chance of getting hit, but like I said, I don't think I need to go too overboard with getting people up to 90 plus bravery. 3% chance of getting hit is not needed for all of these fights. Having even a moderate here where most of my guys have around 20 to 25% chance of getting hit, more than enough for being successful without being absurdly overpowered. So that's why I'm not sitting here. Can I not hit you from... I feel like there is going to be an angle where I can reach you. Yes. Where I don't need to spend a battle somewhere. We do want to be in range of this body next turn, because it will crystallize or turn into a chest. Nobody is in range, though. We're just going to move down here, then. What's holy do to you? Quite a bit, actually, but you move beforehand, so you'll shoot me, so we're just going to Ashura.
How's this?
56, man, these archers don't have great compatibility to you, but that's okay. We will start bonking.
I feel stronger.
We will move you back this way. The rest of my team up there can handle you.
I think not.
And we're probably not going to wait around for the rest of these crystals. We are just, I'm just doing this because I want to get the summoner one here because it's about the crystal, but we're going to work on Meliadoul here very soon and should very easily wrap up the fight without any issue.
You shall have no mercy.
And yeah, Meliadoul's not even attacking anymore. Well, actually, we'll be able to get this ninja on the side as well. Man, we didn't, I think we got all regular blizzards here. Alright, now we will holy you, you're dead. And you can come down this way. We should be able to get the ninja one before it goes away. We can start moving you down. Probably going to... Who's the lowest level? 30, 31, 30, 30, 32. Agrius.
You have my support.
I shan't fail you.
You also... Oh, right, yeah, because you and Ramza have the same...
Take this.
Zodiac. Oh, we got confusion. Huge. That doesn't really do anything, but sure.
Wait, Meliadoul. I am not your brother's killer. Had you seen what happened at Riavanes, you would understand. No mortal hands could have carried out such slaughter. The one responsible was twisted by the power of the Oricite into a Lucavi.
A Lucavi. So demons of Eld walk among us, killing for their own delight. A splendid tale. But a lie less fanciful might better persuade.
It is no lie. They keep the truth from you as they did your brother. Even the High Confessor is but a puppet, dancing on strings he cannot see. The Zodiac Stones are much more than holy crystals to be revered. They hold real power. The power to work wonders. That power manifests the heart's innermost desire. And in itself, it is neither good nor evil. Yet there are those who seek to use the stones to evil ends. These are the masters you unknowingly serve. Listen to me, Meliadoul. Your commander Fulmarv has been deceiving you.
Do you think to convince me with this prattle? You are a fool indeed. Lord Fulmarv is my father. And I will believe his words over your slander, heretic.
Your father? Come on.
Learning more. Yeah, so Fulmarv is the father of both Isolde and Meliadoul, which we... So this will be 5 permanent brave for Agrius, which we didn't know until, obviously, he gets... Oh, didn't mean to hit my desk like that, sorry. I'm just all over the place today, which we don't learn until here. So it is kind of interesting to think that, you know, he kills his son, and he was just like, yeah, whatever, see you later, dude. Obviously, we know based on what he said, you're gonna give me, okay, based on what he said, he's obviously controlled by the Lucavi, or he is, as Weegraph said, when he got Lucavi or turned into Belias, he's like, I'm no longer Weegraf. I am just Belias. Even though he goes by Weegraf name, he's not, he's just, you know, another person in the realm of... Can I hit you from here? Cannot. I don't think anywhere hits properly here. He's just kind of, even though he retains the name Weegraf, he is not actually Weegraf. And yeah, so Formalv, or Falmarv, however you pronounce his name, it's basically the same thing. We'll give Ramza one more brave. I don't think I'll go above 85. I think 85 is probably high enough for most people. I mean, even now, I think we're fine. So yeah, Meliadoul not knowing what her father can do, or did, is not surprising in the fact that even Isilud didn't know, and he was more, from what we've seen so far, he was more involved in helping Fulmarv do things, such as collect the stones from Orban, and, you know, go to Riovanes with them, and fight off people.
My brother fought to save this blighted land. I share that dream. And extreme though our methods may seem, it is the only way to deliver salvation to the people of this realm. Even you must realize that revolution must happen now. With each wasted moment, the land sinks further into a mire of misery and death. Revolution exacts a price, but what price too high to see Ivalice born anew? Every birth must be baptized in blood, and to quail before that blood, leaving others to dirty their hands in one's stead, is weak and vile. For the sake of the realm, I would fain stain my hands crimson 1,000 times over.
Please believe me. I am not your enemy. There are others you ought to be fighting. The Zodiac Stones harbor a terrible power. Power that allows the darkness in one's heart to spawn the Lucavi. The man who was your father is gone, replaced by a demon in body and mind. The Lucavi are as real as you or I. 'Tis they who are the true foe.
Still you persist, heretic. Do you not tire of your own lies? How pitiful that a son of the great House Beowulf should so seek to blame others for his sins. It is not enough that you failed to realize your own destiny. You would drag the name of your house through the mud as well. If you've any honor still, you will submit to your punishment and beg Lord Barbeneth's forgiveness in the hereafter.
My Lord Father would find no fault with my deeds. I would hope that he watches me from above with pride. Rather than concern yourself with him, you would do well to look closer at your own sire, who succumbed to the Oricites' allure.
You fight well. Small wonder Weegraf fell to you. Hear me, heretic. When next we meet, your blood will soak the earth.
Bye, Meliadoul. Alright, so that was a fun fight. Got what we wanted. We got another defender, and we got the Chantage. Or Chantage, or however it's pronounced, because I'm really bad at all this. New errands, that's here at the free city of Bervenia. We're not going to do them. I'll do them later. There will be a time where it makes sense for me to stop and kind of do more of them. I don't think they have anything. Oh yeah, there's a new bag here. This is permanent regen, so this is going to be equipped by, as you see here, bards and dancers, which is kind of weird. Bags used to be where they could be equipped by anyone that was female. Alright, so we're going to buy some more X potions. We'll do 14, we'll go up to 25 of them. That should be more than plenty for quite a while. Just make sure we have plenty of Phoenix Stones. And yeah, alright, so we're going to go prep for the next fight here. This next fight is not the hardest Chapter 4 one. It is dangerous the first time you get to it if you're not sure what you should have in terms of equipment and and stuff like that. So we're gonna go with Ramza. I want him to have Shira Hidori by this next fight. So I could go with defense boost. That would be really, really good for this fight. But I'm gonna go with JP boost just to try to get him through this stuff a little bit faster. So we're going to. You can be a Geomancer again.
This should work.
And I'm going to change your equipment. I don't know what equipment I actually want to give you. I'll give you a blood sword. Then you're going to get all of your magic stuff again. But you will also get, and everyone basically, if they have it and need it, they will probably be using defense boost for this mission. On a specific map, I think I want speed surge instead. You can be. Where are we looking? Oh, we can get a bunch of stuff. We can get Meteor now. Perfect. I'm fine keeping you as a time mage, but I'm going to switch you over, or with time magic, so I'm going to switch you over to a summoner. I'd like to work on getting some of the other summons. And I know I picked up Flare, and I haven't actually used it yet. We will use it soon. I probably use it in the battle after this. You can get, alright, so for this map, we're still going to equip you with reflexes. It may not really make sense, because of some specific things that you will see very soon. But defense boost is kind of mandatory on everybody. If possible, we're going to make you a knight.
I could get used to this.
And we are going to give you item, but I made you a knight because, oh, we need to buy more armors. I need as much HP as possible on some of our people. And you can also get the Featherweave Cloak, and you will get defense boost. You need to go back to Lazalia.
Greetings. Hope you're in safe hands with me.
And I know we're literally about to get new equipment, which, oh look, we can buy this. Maybe I should have just stolen all of her stuff. I would have,
This is your grand smoke. Will that be done?
would have been okay to, I guess, take all of that instead of having to kill her, but whatever. Okay. You have item, you have a absurd amount of HP, which is great. Yeah, defender doesn't really matter that much. And then Agrius here, we're gonna switch. You are probably gonna be the only one without defense up because I'm gonna have you on the. Well, Ramza also now. You guys will have the auto protect, and that's important because, well, you'll see when we get into the fight. I guess there's some very angry. Friends, I guess would be the best way to put it. We're going to give you the offense here. I'm fine with Circlet. You need the HP. Parry, yeah, you... Alright, so with you and Ramza as Samurai, I should have enough where we get through everything we need to get both of you Shira Hidori from this fight. Okay, I don't want you on a Kiyomori, though. You're not really going to be attacking. I'll give you this one, just so if for some reason we break all of them, we have them available to still use. Okay. And if this battle goes super smoothly at Finnith Creek here, I may be able to get through the next battle, but I might have to hold off. I'd like to get through it if I can, but there's a lot of story in the battle after this, so I don't want to get myself in a position where it takes too long. They want us to split up our team here. We are fine with this. We're actually going to move people back.
Of course.
I know this will sound a little weird at first, but
Ready and willing.
As you wish.
once we see the map, we'll be able to position a little bit nicer afterwards. Yeah, so this mission are 4 red chocobos, a black chocobo. Oh, Ramza, you moved up.
These waters look to be a formidable natural defense. Let us watch our footing.
And this is the first story map, not side quest, that is a guaranteed spawn of the pig. So this is the first time where you are always going to be able to get a pig if you wanted it. As I said, there are 3 times in the entire... Yeah, even this is with, by the way, defense up, by the way. Still taking 124 damage. We're going to move everybody over to this side because we want to knock out this red chocobo. He moved into a position we can take advantage of. The first time is in Chapter 2 from the fenlands, or the wetlands we were in. It's a rare spawn there. It's not guaranteed. Jeez, man. It's not guaranteed to be there. So it is something that you can't always get. Alright, so we're going to move this way. Yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage, but we need to get some speed up on people. Once we can kill 1 or 2 of these chocobos, all of a sudden we'll be in much better position, and we should be just fine. I'm going to Kiyomori here, and then move. All of their stuff is it does physical damage, so we're going to move this way to keep everyone somewhat together. I want you to heal yourself and just wait. My main damage over here will be the next turn around with Agrius and my Geomancer. We might actually, I think we can hit with Divine Ruination pretty easily here. We just killed a black chocobo. Alright, that's awesome.
Will upon heart etched. Let minds impure be cleansed. Divine Ruination!
So we want to do our best to... so what I was saying with the pig. This will be the first time in the story that you can get a pig. Can I reach him? Probably. He's probably just dead. Well, no, he has Protect now. He would take a little less damage. We will Moogle you then. So in Chapter 2, you can get it at the wetlands between Lionel and Gaug. It's a rare spawn though, but because it's a story mission, you can just keep resetting it until it appears, and then you can get your first pig there, so you can have access to poaching it much earlier in the game. The second and third time are, we saw this fight here in Finnith Creek, which is the third battle of Chapter 4, or you could have gotten it in the, yeah, you're just gonna die, that's unfortunate, in the Colliery, with the mining town of Golem side quest we saw there, which is where I got mine. No, actually, can you? Yeah, you're gonna reach him, just barely. That's unfortunate. Alright, well. We will res him. I think I can hopefully reach him there. I don't think everything next to him is this all 2? This is 1, so we can reach him. What's your damage look like? I don't need to get to him right away. Don't kill. Alright, so I don't really kill either of them. I could make them waste a move. Yeah, so I can see here, I can't get back up here in 1 turn next time. So, what's your speed look like actually? 8 speed? You're 6 speed, so... And yeah, if no, there'd be 2 rounds before I get back around to you, so... I would... I'm okay actually Phoenix Downing him here. This will look really weird, so I'm going to Phoenix Down him. He's immediately going to die. But we're going to waste that, whatever other Chocobo's turn, and then we'll be able to get in, and so this Chocobo's going to go up here and just hit my summoner right away. He's in range, he's going to take the, yeah, he's just immediately going to die. Perfectly fine with this. So now that they've wasted a turn basically to do 2 damage, I will be able to get another Tailwind up, and I should be able to kill both of these Chocobos next to us, which will then put us down to 2 red Chocobos left. Black Chocobo already being dead is super nice. Okay, and we're just going with the strongest one we have, and if we get slow, that's even better. I mean, that's just huge. We just, alright, well, we shattered one. We hadn't shattered one in a while, so that's perfectly fine. Alright, so we have, what is your height again? 2? Yeah, so I was say here, we'll see if it works. I don't think it will, but this would be, yeah, it doesn't. I was say, if it was 0.5 higher, I could hit both of these, but we're just going to kill this guy, and should be good. Yep, alright, you're dead. Alright, what are you gonna do? Okay, 120, this is fine. Like I said, this is with defense up. We're taking 120 damage. If you didn't have defense up, imagine how much more you would be taking. At least I'm pretty sure Choco Meteor is physical attack based. I could be wrong. So they're all going to get turns again. We're just going to heal ourselves. We could have rezzed. That's basically the same thing as healing ourselves because they would choose to kill that my summoner first. But now we can see in the turn order here, my knight will... Should have given my knight speed surge. I forgot about that. My knight will go before my summoner, so I'll res and my summoner will get a turn. I don't know what my summoner is going to do. PF Filburn is probably just going to get owned by a red chocobo again, but... Oh yeah, you can see there in the turn order that their chocobo will go before my summoner again, so... he's going to get picked on, but... We're pretty well in hand here with the fight, since we've already killed 3 chocobos. I'll tail on ourselves. And I'm okay with this pig. This pig can't actually do anything. He has to be on equal ground. At least if I remember correctly. He has to be on equal ground. Yeah, 1 tile, 0 height effect. So he can't even hit any of my units. He'd have to come here to hit me. By then I can just move, so we'll just wait here. 26. Red chocobos, in general, it is much more effective to just kill them. You don't let them live. They live, bad things happen. Do I even kill? Nope, it has to be a sword. I wish it showed me the calculation on it offhand. I don't want to break another one of these. We'll use a Kotetsu here. Sweet. So down to 1 red chocobo here. Alright, yeah, Shell and Protective Felf. Actually, that could be a problem. She could just die, but I think we'll be okay. But yeah, you can see here now, we can get our summoner up. Our summoner will go before that red chocobo. Now, the red chocobo will probably still be more than well enough ahead of him to just kill him, but we should be somewhat alright. Agris and Ramza are pretty close. We should be able to get to... Ramza only needs 2 more. Can we get Moogle in? Nope. So yeah, we're just going to move you over here and you're going to die. I will Moogle just to force this Chocobo to attack us. Yep, he's going to 100% attack us because of that.
I'm not ready to die.
Choco Pellets you can actually avoid. Wait, 1, 2, 3, yeah, we're in range here. However, because I was charging, I do not avoid them. But Choco Meteor does not check evasion, it just hits, so I would have been in the same predicament either way. You do very little, man. Okay, and now this Chocobo is almost dead.
It's now or never.
What's my hit rate on you? 90%? We'll take it. Seriously? Oof. I guess without Protect you're still okay though. 91 is... could be worse.
Focus.
Are we on equal ground here? I think we are with somebody, right? 11, yeah. I could accidentally stop you, but let's see how it goes. We will steal. We'll give some bravery out. We'll give bravery to you. Gotta get you a little closer to 80 here. Yep, so he's 1 turn away from being done. She is going to be a couple turns away from being done. Yeah, you don't have anything. That's the problem. How much damage do I do? A ton of damage. That's a problem. My Geomancer will go first. I'm not even going to hit you with that. I will probably one-shot this guy. I need a little bit more for Agrius, so we're just going to attack. Ramza here. Of course I proc Lazara. That's fine. Yeah, she's still like 100 away. She might not be getting it this fight. Oh well. We are just going to kill this guy. And then we will wait. Oh, there's a crystal there. Not that it matters. The pig is at full HP. The pig also can't go in water, I believe. I could be wrong on that. Let me not say that just yet. I'd have to look. Another crystal. You gonna take said crystal? No, you're... Yes, the pig can't go in water, I'm pretty sure. It actually tells you when you look at his class. Yeah, cannot enter water. So a pig literally just cannot get in the water. We will give you a little more bravery. Yeah, we'll give you a little more bravery. Okay, so he has enough now. We will heal everybody. Not that it's needed. Knowing my luck, I'll break one here, but whatever. I have tons of gold. We're going to get more soon. Of course. But as you see, Murasame is basically just based on MA. I just almost full healed my entire team. What's my damage look like here? 91. Oh, you don't have great hit rate though. That just kills. Yeah, you're still a little off. You will take a crystal. I'm fine with this. We'll get Agrius the kill. I will get 32, 30, 31, 31. I will get PF Philprints a little bit more EXP and JP since they kind of got owned and died a bunch. Which, you know, kind of feel bad for them, but is what it is.
I must grow strong.
And Ramza I will keep taking turns with just to try to JP share, or JP spillover rather, to Agrius to get her to 700 as fast as possible. She's still... Oh, we procced it. Never mind. Dude's dead. Unfortunate. But yeah, she's 40 away, so she's going to be this for the next fight. She's not going to have that as a reaction ability. Little unfortunate, but I'm not too worried. Next fight is not incredibly difficult, but it is still a fight that is... It's not a free fight either. But I'm going to show off a little bit of funny and or hilarious tech in this fight. So you are... Let's train more of this stuff. How far away are we? So we're 450. Yeah, 450 away. So we'll keep you on Geomancer. But I'm going to change your movement to ignore elevation. And some people may know where this is going. You can sit with Shira Hadori. I'd love to have a rune sword, but they don't exist yet, so you don't get 2 more MA, so you can stay like that. You can learn Shira Hadori. I will teach you, give that to you, but we're going to change you. I don't quite know what I want you on this fight, actually. Monk would be good. Thief would also be good. Even his squire would probably be good. We'll do thief. His thief setup is nice. Just so if we run into stuff we want, right? That's mastered, so I don't have to look at it anymore. If we run into stuff that we want, we can steal it. Bring Beret on. And we can change this to... yeah, defense boost is fine. Really, he would want magic defense boost for this. Oh, yeah, you don't have it yet. Whoops. Oh, well. You can put on magic defense boost. Summon, we can keep you magic defense boost. You can... I want you back as a chemist. I think it'll be a little more important to have the range in this fight. We'll put you on... everything else should be the same, though. I know I probably should move him back to ninja at times, but I think this is fine for now, for what we're doing. I'll just pick up all these things. Well, he's going to be almost done anyway. Yeah, he's 1,600. Well, he's... his 300, so 1,300 away from maxing chemist as well. And you can get magic defense boost. And then you have to stay as this, so you don't have anything else at the moment. What does your stuff look like, actually? Oh, everything else is the same. Unfortunate. Alright, anyways, we'll leave Agrius as that, and we will save, and I should be able to get through this fight. Hopefully I don't screw it up. But there's going to be some story first.
A heretic at prayer in a church. Passing bold, Ramza.
Delita, I'm glad to see you well. As you say, I am a wanted man, so I shall ask it plain. Why has the High Confessor planted you amongst Goltana's men?
You took the risk to come to Zeltania simply to ask me that. Very well. I see no harm in telling you of my mission. The Black Lion, Duke Goltana, and his foremost commander, Count Orlando. I am to assassinate them.
What?
Keep your voice down.
Keep your voice down.
Now, listen well. Groups such as the Corpse Brigade, ill-contented with the crown and the nobility, are in no short supply. The Church merely fans rebellion's flame. The people tire of war, and their disdain for the crown waxes with each passing day. Of course, Goltana and Larg want to put down the rebellions at home, but they lack the troops to do so. To break the impasse, they seek to bring an end to the conflict, once and for all.
Then the Church was behind these months of unrest. And even as we speak, the armies of both lions amass at Besselat. All proceeds precisely as you and yours have planned.
Yes. And it will not end as either lion hopes. Larg and Goltana will meet their deaths once battle has begun. Yet cut off one head and two more spring forth, so naturally their closest allies must die with them. Of the southern sky, Count Orlando, and of the northern, Lord Zalbarg, and Larg's right hand, Count Dystarg. Your brothers. With the leaders of each army gone, the fighting will cease, and those who remain will have no choice but to embrace the peace we offer.
A peace? Or surrender on the Church's terms?
A surrender, for sure.
The people will proffer to the Church the role of mediator with hands upraised, as will all the battle-weary soldiers. Moreover, the Church will have the Zodiac Braves. Formed anew, they will serve as the High Confessor's loyal swords, a legend reborn to captivate the masses.
The Zodiac Braves reborn.
Of course, one thing yet stands between the Church and the Orosite. The heretic, Ramza Beowulf.
Is that it? You've come to fetch the stones? How much do you know of their secret?
I've no interest in dusty old relics. There are any number of ways to capture the hearts of the people. Besides, I am no hound heeling at the Church's skirts. I answer to no one but myself.
Meaning what?
Meaning I would not think twice of killing you, Ramza, should the hour come.
You could try, Delita. You would lose.
But not this day. Though our methods be different, our goals are not. As long as they remain so, you are no enemy of mine.
Delita, you could come with me.
I cannot join you. She needs me. Far too much to leave her now.
Avelia.
One army has crowned a king, and the other a queen. But only one will rule. The one who outlives the other. The church itself favors neither, for what it desires is a pliant puppet whose strings the High Confessor will hold. And happily for them, both Orinus and Avelia are well suited to the role. It matters not who prevails.
And you? Do you not use Avelia to fulfill your own ambitions?
Use her? That I cannot say. But of one thing I am certain.
And that is?
To save her life, I would gladly give my own.
Delita.
You must think this strange.
No. I understand only too well.
I address the heretic Ramza Baol. You are besieged. You will surrender yourself up to us at once.
I know that voice. Confessor Zalmor.
Alright, so set up for battle here, and we're going to put you here, you there,
Ever ready.
you there, and you there. This is going to look really funny. You can do this on turn 1 if you wanted.
You are Delita Hyrule of the Black Ram Knights. What are you doing in the presence of a known heretic?
You see me. You must not live to tell of it. In this at least, Ramza, it seems we must fight side by side.
Wait, Delita. They are no more than pawns in this game. They know nothing of the plot or the secret of the Auracite. They simply carry out their orders. If we explain what has happened, they may well listen. We might avoid needless bloodshed.
Hear your words, Ramza. These men shut their eyes to the injustice in the world and kill merely to preserve the Church's virtue. Reasoning with their ilk is futile. Even you must see this. But, very well. If you wish to throw yourself upon their mercy, I shall not stop you.
Alright, defeat Zalmor. I do like in the original version, 97 version, Delita's like, "You've seen me now. I must kill you." And not, you must, you know, he cannot live. He's literally just like, "No, you saw me? No, we're killing you now." Alright, so there's a bunch of knights, a couple oracles, and Zalma. So we're going to take a quick look at all of them. See what they have. Rend armor, this is fine. We don't have anything worth stealing. Rend helm, annoying, but you know, whatever. You have Rend weapon. I don't think I have anything. I have the glacier gun. So you, ooh, trepidation is kind of annoying. So this gives faith for belief, but trepidation lowers my brave. So this is like with the orator, how we were buffing brave. We don't really want to get hit by that if we don't have to. I don't really have a choice in the matter if they choose it. Hopefully they don't. But if they do, that's a little unfortunate. And Zalmo here. Yeah, they still, I don't know, he's not very difficult. He's very much just like a healing only priest. This is one thing I do like in some modded versions of attack, is they give him more offense. They give him holy, which you could say, oh, that's, you know, really dangerous. Holy does a lot of damage. You're absolutely right, holy does a lot of damage. But it also kind of makes it, you know, him actually a threat. Right now, he's not a threat. He doesn't do it. He doesn't have a rise. He can't res anybody. So I'm literally just going to be kind of walking around and just killing all of his units and then killing him. And there's nothing he's going to do about it. He can't res anybody. He can only heal.
Let's get this over with.
And even then, like, it's kind of whatever. So Delita is helping us here, and he's pretty strong, level 33, has access to more. I guess I should have looked at him. Yeah, I did 200 damage there, like, monster. When we get our turn again, we'll show. Hesitation, a little annoying, actually. And sleep. Ugh. Not much I can do about that. What weapon does that guy have? That was 16%. He had a diamond sword, didn't he? Oh, platinum sword. Why would that be 16%? He definitely should have had more. Whatever. Oh yeah, I want to look at Delita's gear. I didn't look at him. Yeah, so he has a Rune Blade. This is an item that we're going to want. This gives +2 MA, which is the final sword in the game. It's really good. We'll get it 2 more battles after this one is when they become available. Then Bracer, this is +3 physical attack. That helps his Holy Sword. And then he has access to basically everything. He doesn't have Hallowed Bolt here, but he has all the other ones, and he has Chant, so... yeah, so ignore elevation. This is kind of what I'm talking about. We can just whoop. It's really funny. I can go here. I can hit one of them, but they have so much HP. I'm definitely not going to stone. I think the or the wood up here. This is silence. Oh, this is sleep. Oh, and I don't even have it anyway. One of these is supposed to be... That's slow. Thought one of these was supposed to be silence. Nope. Okay, it's stone. We're going to... If I get stone on them, it kinda just gets rid of them. Can Agris hit them anyway? Agris cannot. Agris can hit one of them. And we'll go for this guy. No, no stone. That's okay. But we're going to move you to here. And the reason for that is this knight here, because he can come this way, he's going to be like, oh, I can kind of come near you now. And you can abuse their AI to do kind of what you want. And here we go. We can hit through the wall here. We silence.
Drumming in skies above, as refulgent blade now strike. Hallowed bolt!
Hopefully we'll be able to silence him. We didn't. A little unfortunate, but, you know, likely going to get... yeah, you're not going to do a bunch here. She's likely going to get disabled. This is probably why I should have had Ramza on a monk to... we'll haste ourselves, and then we'll just wait. On a monk to have purification to get rid of some status ailments. I knew there were 2 oracles on this fight, but I'm not that worried, I guess. If Agris gets put to sleep, that's fine. I just bonk her and she wakes back up. But if she gets disabled... oh, that's AoE. Whoops. Well, he is cloak. That's reflexes at work. That's like a 70% or something avoid from getting disabled. He's gonna heal him. Yeah, so you can see here Kiraga. This is the... is Kiraja? No, I think Kiraga is it. That guy will get... can we hit him? Probably. Maybe not. I don't think you'll be able to hit him.
You can do it.
Nice.
So there's a possibility that my chemist could shoot him in time, but... And this is going to do sleep. This is like a 50% chance of hitting. If... Oh, it goes for both of them. I shouldn't have left you there. Well, that's annoying. Hit us both. Alright, well... While annoying, whatever. We'll be fine. Actually, I should be able to shoot you from here. Yeah. Alright, so his heal's going to do nothing. Perfect. And just to kind of show you, this fight is going to be very easy. We're just going to walk through the mission here and kill all of them. Unless Delita gets his sword broken, we shouldn't really run into any issue. He'll tank the front line, I can heal him if needed, and then I just... Oh, this guy has item. He could have Phoenix down. But even with 2 of my characters getting put to sleep, it doesn't matter. We should be able to just get through and just kill these guys very easily. They are, in general, not that strong. So I don't really have to worry about too much here. I do have to worry about if she gets put to sleep. I don't want him to be in a position to do much. What is this? This gives me slow, but I can wake both of them up. Yeah, we're gonna wake both of them up. Hopefully I don't slow them. I probably will, knowing my luck. Yep, I slowed Agris. Nice. Well, she's never getting a turn, but oh well. Alright, yeah, you can recast something on them, that's fine. Thunder. Yeah. You do so little damage. You're gonna cast Sleep again. Annoying, but whatever.
I can do this.
Ooh, you take a lot of damage, Delita, actually.
I must concentrate.
Give Scoodles a little more speed here, and this is kind of, I said this all the way back to the beginning, but this is why I think Ram's Squire ability is just the most broken thing in the game. Tailwind, as a whole, I think is probably the strongest support ability to exist. Period. Like, period. It sounds really dumb to say that, but like, it does so much work. We're gonna Golem. We're just gonna move you way out of the way. Agris is probably gonna get put back to sleep. I don't think she got enough to get Shira Hedora, so she might be a samurai for yet another battle. Oh, nice. She didn't get put to sleep. Huge. Should be able to move. Slow, obviously. A little unfortunate, but meh. I don't like that. So let's rend your power. Oh, that's miserable. Never mind, we'll just attack you. 58 is really bad, though. I need to get your faith up some, and he can't reach me, so we'll just wait. I guess this would be a good mission to see if we can get a meteor off. I should have enough. Yeah, I got 100 mana. I should be more than enough mana to get you. You're going to go for the instant kill. Good luck if you get the proc. It's 25% chance.
By Doomstar cast. Mark the ending of your path. North Swain strike! Prepare yourself.
Nope. You know, this probably would have been a really good time. I, of course, didn't do it because I was dumb, but this would have been a really good time to... use Sylph. I could have had a chance to... silence both of them. Oh, nice. See, yeah, so there's the slow chance on that, the draw out there, so that's really nice. That Oracle I should be able to get a kill on before it becomes more of a problem. Delita just not getting hit here.
I'm depending on you.
And yeah, with Tailwind, like I said, with how it being so strong, so in the modded versions of the game, people have changed it to where they made it so it didn't actually do... I can't hit any of them, really? Can't reach you from here? I'd be able to hit you from here, maybe. They changed it so it didn't actually do... +1 speed. It just gave haste, which I think is much more a much fairer representation of what it should do. I don't want to be in range of it. Actually, I don't know why I moved this close. I'll just move here. So then it's like, it's not like permanently +1 speed for the rest of the battle, which ultimately I believe is better than haste. Because haste does eventually wear off. Like, you can't always keep haste up. Am I gonna go before her? No, she does get to go. Huge. What's our meteor look like? 12? Well, that's really far away. Do you have... Oh, I gave you magic defense boost. I don't know why I thought he had holy, which is why I'd want it. Yeah, there's no reason to have magic defense boost on this map. That's just foolish of me. But I think... How much damage does it do? Okay. Right, it hits everybody. And cannot be dodged. Oof. It just kills you yourself. It doesn't even kill him. We'll have to come back to that. I'm not gonna... How much mana to take 70, so...
Right.
Oh no, you look good enough here. Alright, you might even kill this guy. Nice. Huge. Alright, well, Agris isn't for sheer hit right now, but we're just gonna wait in place. Slow will fall off eventually. Well, like I mentioned, most buffs. This is back in the Wheatgrass fight when I mentioned it with clock ticks of how the game works. I think slow, haste, regen, a lot of them, I think they all last generally around 32. Why are you attacking? This is what I'm... The AI doesn't know what it's doing. I could heal its knight, but it's not going to. It's just gonna sit there, I guess. Yeah.
Hold nothing back.
But the clock ticks, I think most of the buffs and debuffs in the game last 32 clock ticks. I think some may last longer. I'd have to go and really look, but in general, it's usually what they last. So slow should be falling off here very soon.
This fleeting life, cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment Blade. Farewell.
You actually do a lot of damage to Zalmo. Or Zalmor. Can I kill you? Probably. You're the one that can break everything. I definitely don't want you attacking me. Little Kotetsu here. Almost killed. Of course we shattered. We're gonna need to buy some more of them anyway. And we're gonna have to move out of range of this dude, so we'll move here. Just to make sure. Yep, he's still out of range, and we'll wait. This is Drain, or Invigoration, so he's gonna take HP from Agrius here if it hits, and then heal himself. He missed, thankfully, so it didn't matter. Yeah, and see, so what we've been doing here, by the fact that we had Ignore Height with, Rend Speed. Nice. I want to get a Meteor off so you can see it. Knowing my luck, Delita will just,
I'm here.
kill him. Alright, 218, here you go. And we're gonna run really far away.
My turn.
Yeah, I don't even care. Do you have anything I want? No, you don't. I don't know what I was talking about before. But anyway, the lead will probably just one-shot him anyway, but hopefully he doesn't. We're going to move up. Rams is going to take a ton of damage here, but... oh, my chemist also would be in range. Whatever, we'll just wait here. Who cares? Agrius, woo! But in general, with this map, you can put a bunch of speed on people, and like I said, ignore...
Commander Hyrule, you realize what it is you do? This man is a notorious heretic, marked to be punished for his heinous deeds against the Church. That you should abet this evildoer is utterly indefensible. You will most assuredly share his fate.
My choice is made. If it means I must slay each and every one of you, so be it.
You should tremble with fear to mock the heavens so. To slay a man of the cloth is to wound this fair land's peace and turn your back on the natural order the Father has bestowed on us.
Wound the peace? Surely you jest. You hide behind this peace only as it suits you. You invoke the name of the Father to subjugate the weak. This peace you hail is a vile farce. Men such as you profane the gods to speak their names.
Justice will be served.
And again, I don't understand why you're attacking, but sure, dude. Yeah, we'll throw a high potion at you.
Make him pay. You're a true friend.
And then we will wait, because there's no reason, I have no need to move at the moment. Are you going to, you're moving out of Meteor range, you're going to hit him. That means Meteor is killing him.
You're mine.
Yeah, Meteor is going to kill him. It's probably gonna, I don't think it kills Ramza. I think we did check that. Right, we don't have that yet. We'll be out of range of this dude. We will hit him. Yeah, no slow. That's okay though. And he would go before us next time because he... Yeah, but Meteor's gonna kill this guy, so we're good. Sephiroth wishes. Oh, it didn't kill? Oh, I lied.
Hear me, Confessor. You are being kept in the dark. If you would but listen, I will lay bare to you the evil conspiracy that threatens us all.
Conspiracy, you say? I take this to mean you would contest your charges, for all the good it does you now. Our Holy Office offered you a forum in which to clear your name, to absolve yourself of the charges of murder and Orosite theft. But you discarded this chance like so much night soil. You fled, and in so doing proved your guilt. You have been tried and found guilty. Your only absolution now is in death. The hour of your plea comes too late.
Then you force my hand.
Zalmor's voice actor is really good. I also don't understand his, not that I don't understand, I do understand, but it's worth mentioning, a lot of my, we're just gonna kill him, yeah. Well, I could miss. I didn't. I'll have to look him.
How can this be? Great Father, strike down these sinners, that they may feel your wrath.
So what I was going to say is, I know unique characters, so like Agrius has voice lines with Zalmor, but it didn't go off in the battle. I do kind of wish you could guarantee all of that, those voice lines went off in the battle, and you didn't have to like a chance at getting them by just waiting forever for them to happen.
Where will you go now, Ramza? 2 errands brought me to Zeltenia. The first was to meet with you. The second is to speak with Count Orlando.
The Thunder God? For what purpose?
I mean to enlist his aid in exposing the Church's intrigues.
How?
I have powerful evidence of the Church's misdeeds, of the truth they have long kept secret.
The scriptures of Germanique.
I spoke with the Count's adopted son, Orin, not long past. He pledged their aid should I bring hard proof against the Church. Orin was certain that his father, at least, would withdraw his troops and play no further part in the conflict.
Is that so? It's all right. She's with me. Melond has provided several others to help me carry out my task. She is but one.
Help you? I was sent to keep watch on you.
And a fine job you're doing of it. She knows everything. My plans, all of it. Like me, she works for the Church, but shares not the fanatical fervor of the Knights Templar. And like you, she longs to restore peace to Ivalice, even should your paths differ. Anything you can say to me, you can say to her.
You're the youngest son of House Beowulf. Ramza, am I right? Childhood friend to Delita, and nefarious heretic. My name is Valmafra Lenand. A pleasure.
I take it you did not come for idle chat.
I've received word. The northern sky moves.
They make for Besselat.
Count Orlando himself has departed for the same only just now. As anticipated, Duke Goltana will also strike forth, and with your Black Ram Knights, no less.
I'm afraid it's too late, Ramza. We cannot stop the two armies from joining battle now.
No, I won't give up yet. I can still convince the Count to avoid this needless bloodshed.
I might have known you'd say that. Then our paths part once again.
Be safe, Delita.
And you, Ramza.
You mean to let him go?
He acts as I expected he would.
Even your friends are only pieces to be played.
Mind your words. You know not what you say.
Such outbursts ill become you.
Haven't you somewhere else to be?
Alright, it was a lot of fun. Got through quite many a battle. We'll do a little bit of battle prep and shopping here. I think we get some, there should be new stuff in Outfitters here. No, so still nothing new from anything here. This is all the same stuff we already have. It's a little unfortunate. Usually, you would think after so many fights you would get something new. I guess we got platinum shields, or maybe those were already there and I just didn't notice. And this all looks kind of the same. So I guess it's not going to be until after Besselat that we get new stuff. Again, there are errands here. We're not going to do them right now. There will be a time when we do them. I'm just not worried about them right now. After Fort Besselat, we'll do them. So we'll have these two battles for next time, and then we'll do some errand stuff, and then, yeah, it'll be kind of nice. So we'll set up for this fight, or at least do some, and then I'll, again, check it anyway. We want Ramza and his thief, so we're going to do that. Cynthil, I am okay with you staying. Do I want you to stay as a Geomancer? Probably, but I do want to get you back on Samurai eventually. You do need to... Oh, we can get Muramasa. Can I buy those? I think I can. I need to go buy some. Alright, JP Spillover got us there. PFL Print. You have Purification. We're going to make you a Time Mage for this fight. Even though I want to work on Summoner, you are going to... Actually, you know what? No, we're going to have somebody else be the monk for this fight. There's reasons for that. So Time Magic back on. I'm going to have Magic Defense boost for this fight, though. Even though last fight I didn't really need it. White Robe. Golden Hairpin's fine. A Wizard Rod. Your MA is a bit low, so it's not gonna do a ton of damage. But you're probably gonna be using Golem and Time Magic mostly to support. Probably not gonna be doing too much attacking, so not too worried. You can stay the same. Oh, you have Sheer Hedor, so we're actually gonna give you Magic Boost to be my offense in this fight. I'm going to change. Am I going to change you? Probably, yeah. You don't have Purification, but we're going to give you all three of these and Aura Blast, and we're going to make you a monk for this fight.
Very nice.
So, give you Featherweave. You have Sheer Hidori? I don't think you do. And soon you'll have it, but you don't have it currently. Fine with all of it. Actually, no, we're not gonna. We're gonna have you be a knight.
I could get used to this.
And there's a specific reason for this. I will give you martial arts, though, for that. You won't have item, but that's quite alright. We'll give you feather weave. All this armor is fine. I want to say you want an ice shield. I will be double checking it. I'm pretty certain it's an ice shield, but I will double check it before the next mission. And then you... Oh, you're a samurai right now. Alright, right, you got your samurai thing. You can get Shiahadori, so we're good here. We can finally get you off this. And for this next fight, I'm going to make you a Geomancer. And same thing, we're going to need to buy an ice shield anyway, so not Greenberry headband, power garb, and we're going to give you, yeah, sortilege. You don't need equip shield, or equip sword, because you can do that, so we can give you attack boost. We got 11 PA. Actually, do I want this? No, I think I want... Let me give you Japamala. And I'm going to need to buy some stuff before we move to the sand desert. What is it called here? The Beta Sand Waste. I think in the original it's called the Bed Desert.
Or catch your eye.
Alright, outfitting, so you're fine. You're fine. So we're gonna want some... I'm pretty sure it's ice shields. Was I looking at else that I needed to buy though, besides that? Oh right, I needed more samurai swords. I'm like, there's something I'm missing. Yep, samurai swords.
Greetings. After
So let's move down here, and yep, so we're gonna buy... we'll buy 4 of these. These are the strongest AoE ones we have that we can buy, so... we have broken some of our other ones, so we'll get 1 of you again. We'll get 2 of you. And the rest, I think, are fine for the moment. As you can see, samurai blades are very expensive, so you want to be careful just buying a ton of them. Eventually, we'll, you know, have more and have more money where we can just buy them or whatever, do more battles. But at the moment, I don't have infinite money, and that is, you know, a bit concerning. Just reorganize you guys. Alright, so we have some level 2 ones, no level 3 pig yet. We will be poaching them soon, or I'll run around and try to get some, and I'll make my list of which ones I want to poach and all that. When we do that, it'll be a battle where I have Lavian and then probably Beowulf and, you know, one of them, and they'll bring 2 each to a battle. Because these guys are... Pigs are just kind of miserable fighters. They don't fight very well. So they're really, really bad at actually killing things. So I have to bring people that will be able to kill things. Otherwise, these fights will just be nearly impossible, and to, you know, bring Lavian with a gun and 4 of pigs to poach, we will probably just die over and over, and I don't want to do that. So we'll deal with that later. But yeah, next time, this is the team we're going to take into our next battle. And yeah, I got through these 4 fights pretty straightforwardly. I'm kind of happy with that. Didn't really run into issue. I thought I'd run into maybe a little issue here in Bervenia, stealing equipment, but we ended up being super clean there. And then Finnith Creek, the red chocobos, worked out well enough that we didn't run into problems there, killing them, enough of them quickly enough to not fall behind. So next time we'll be heading down towards Fort Besselet. And yeah, there's a couple battles here that we get to do and have lots of fun. Thanks for chilling and watching, and hope your weekend was well, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Have a great day.